What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and yes, we've made it to another week, and I'm so excited you're joining us, and I am so excited for this week's guest. You may know today's guest from his 12 years hosting the Frank DeCaro Show on SiriusXM and his run as the movie critic on The Daily Show. He's the author of the Amazon bestseller, Disco, Music, Movies, and Mania Under the Mirror Ball, and has celebrated so many of our favorite artists in his other books, Drag, Combing Through the Big Wigs of Show Business, Unmistakably Mackie, The Fashion and Fantasy of Bob Mackie, and the Dead Celebrity Cookbook series. It's the one, the only, Frank DeCaro, everyone!
Thank you! Yay!
Legendary!
I'm so happy to be with you.
Ooh, what a bio.
I don't like usually to appear with people who have all their hair and are tall and fit, but I'll do it.
What if I
for
told you?
Yes. It's all a mirror. It's smoke and mirrors.
Lace front.
It's a damn good, expensive human hair lace front.
Combing from the big wigs of show business.
Thank you. I just read a Phyllis Diller quote where she said, my hair is so thin, the part is on the roof of my mouth. And I was like, yep, that is it. It's like, that's the way I feel.
I love a woman just admitting thin hair. That's great, you know? And Phyllis had that thin hair.
She did,
She really did.
She had a house in Bel Air too, so it's or wherever it was. It was on Rockingham. Where's Rockingham?
I feel like everybody in old Hollywood had like 12 homes here, and I'm just
and
trying to
they
straight
should.
line. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, the rest. Oh, sure. It's like I'll be under. If you need me, I'm in the underpass in Studio City. You know,
you're in that tent.
That's my box. It's the box.
Thought it looked familiar.
The tent is next month. We
okay, good. I'm glad you're upgrading.
Fun.
Did I feel like especially every house here in Los Angeles is just like Marilyn Monroe lived here. I'm like, where didn't this bitch live?
It's right. Right? We had a guy who designed. He worked with fabric in Hollywood. He must have been a gay.
I was going to say straight.
He was a lot of fabric. I know. I remember
Friends of Joanne.
And so I don't know if he made pillows for studios or reupholstered things or designed curtains for movies. I don't know what it was, but that's who lived in our condo before ours. I can't say condo. I hate that word. It's apartment, in our apartment.
In your apartment, which is a condo.
Yeah, but I just don't. It's a New York word. It's much nicer to say. Do you own your apartment? Do you own your condo? Do you own your condo? Just doesn't. It sounds like there's a hot tub and Jack Tripper is there, and I'm gonna have to wear a bikini.
I'm in.
Yeah, I like.
Your condo identifies as an apartment.
It does.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
And my dog is non-binary, so it's okay.
Thank God. We only love.
Yes, she's
non-binary pets. You know,
they're like that. I can't say that.
Yeah,
she said it's okay if I screw up. The dog says it's okay if I screw up her pronouns, but it's okay.
No, well, I am so glad you're here because I just want to get into this, like the nostalgia of it all, because I feel like especially now people are searching for an escape. Shocker, from the craziness of the world, and I am just so glad that you're on, but. I want to talk, tell us about
living in the past and having no life. No.
What was it like?
What was it like? Anyway, we had fun once. No, we did. No, I have to say, it is fun giving, as the children say, giving flowers. Which is what props used to be before that. And before that, it was respect. Attention.
R.I.P. respect.
Yes, thank you. But no, it's like giving people attention that didn't get it the first time around. And I mean, even though drag is now like omnipresent in so many ways, when I was doing the drag book 5 or 6 years ago, somebody got all weepy, one of the queens. And it was a woman, a cisgender woman who performed as a drag queen. And I don't know what that's called now. There's always a different name for that.
Yeah.
And I think they were calling a bio queen for a while, which is terrible.
I think
there's just no good name for it. But it was a woman who performed as a cisgender woman who performed as a drag queen. But she got a little weepy and she said, "We're always the parsley on the plate and we're never the entree. And you're asking us questions that you would ask of the star." And that feels so good for a change because we really do take our art seriously. And I thought, well, that's kind of what I like to do. I like to shine a light on people who deserve more credit. Now, I don't identify with that at all.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But no, I do think that's a good thing to do. Because also, as I mean, I think that a lot of people in any marginalized community feel like, hey, doing good stuff over here. You could pay attention. You know, it's nope. You know what? Pay attention to the same stuff you've been paying attention to for 50 years, 100 years. Go ahead. You know, you want to. So I want to be the one who says, re-examine disco, take drag seriously, and whatever the next thing will be.
Legalize cannibalism. Oh, divine.
Oh, God.
Eat shit.
She's on my list. Okay. I'm always posting celebrity pictures because I need that validation. Like, look at me. I've touched a famous person. But so the other day,
with consent.
Not always.
Okay.
No. But Cher was not up for it. So I posted the biggie. So I did a photo of, it's me and Bowie, me and Cher, me and Elton, and me and Bet. Okay, I was like, just the one name people. But there's no picture of me with Divine, and there should be, and because I've met Divine. I had lunch with Andy Warhol, nothing, and I had dinner with Dolly Parton, nothing.
How?
Because in those for stories for work,
it was the one bulb.
Yeah,
they could only.
With Dolly, the thing that was a drag. I did eat foie gras off her plate, which was great at the Pierre in New York, right?
With Dolly?
With Dolly.
You had foie gras with Dolly?
No, I ate her foie gras off her plate. She said,
that could mean so many things.
And so she cut it and put it on my plate.
Wait, Dolly Parton eats foie gras?
She did. Well, it's 100 years ago. I mean, it was her first gay interview. I'm sorry to use that awful word, but
that's kind of incredible.
Yes. Yeah, it was for Cover Out magazine.
Wow.
And I don't really think that's an awful word, but I just thought I'd say that. But so that was that. But there's no picture of that because as a journalist, you used to try to be respectful. You didn't acknowledge that you were a fan, even though inside you were dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So some of the biggest that I ever met. But I've got that Elton one only because my husband, who was then my boyfriend, my husband was a little drunk at a party, and he shoved my first book, A Boy Named Phyllis, into Elton's hands, and there's a picture of me with Elton.
God, that's so
He has hair. I have hair. It's a lot of people with hair in that photo.
Yeah.
Who really don't have it in real life anymore.
Oh, God.
But anyway.
That's so wild to me. It's like, yes, I totally see what you're saying with the I don't know. There's just that certain nostalgia, especially with like the celebrities who have been kind of forgotten, or the ones that didn't quite make it to that level, but they're still iconic. Like if you see them, like I feel like there's certain people that I would see that I'm like, God, I know that person. I've seen them somewhere, but I can't figure it out. And I feel like this generation especially is now kind of getting into that. I don't know if you've seen the trend or the videos with like Sylvia Browne, the celebrity psychic who's like making the rounds. Did you ever know? Oh, Honey the Land. Like she is
I know Sylvia Sidney and Sylvia Miles.
You know the real ones.
I know others.
You know the real. Sylvia Browne was on Montel Williams.
Plath.
Sylvia Plath. Love a good oven.
Funny.
Love a good oven.
She was a cut up. Anyway.
But like there's those little moments of yesteryear where you're like, oh, that I would go home and watch Montel Williams after school, and this kooky psychic lady medium would be on, and she would just make shit up. And the funny things are, like, people will be like, hi, I haven't seen my sister in 2 months. She's dead. Okay, thank you. And they just take it. There's no question. My father's missing. He drowned. The best one is that she's like, I haven't seen my dad. He's in Florida. Okay, does that make sense? No, but thank you. Like, and we just love those little moments. And like, God, I couldn't even imagine what it was like meeting Divine. Or, for instance, going back to that, I really want to see that documentary, the Studio One.
Oh, I've seen it so many times. Yes.
It?
So I'm always moderating. I'm going to do another one.
When?
I'm always the moderator soon. It might be this week, and I don't know it.
I will be there if I can. I'm just inviting myself.
I do.
I just love that time. And I just feel like, especially West Hollywood now, it's just kind of a, dare I say it, a snooze fest. And it's just not the same. Huh?
Every once in a while, I agree with you about
You're
everything.
like Fiesta Cantina.
No, I was going to say, I think
Pop off, Queen.
I think everything's a snooze fest until it's not.
Right.
So the other night, we were coming back for what do we do in West Hollywood? We went for pizza. So we were coming back from Pizzana, and we're driving on Robertson, and there's this cutest little twinkle muffin, just adorable. And he had a hoodie on us, and he was on a little Vespa, and his hoodie said, "Don't bully me, I'll come." And I thought, Oh my God, there's hope for the future.
There really
that
is.
I would have worn that in high school.
I feel like that is some Chi Chi LaRue merch
yes,
right there.
that is my kind of young fella. I was like, good for you.
Yeah,
you know?
everything now is just snatched and mesh and...
Oh, it was. I have to say. I mean, I am not someone. I joke about living in the past, but I'm really not. I don't believe when I see people, even if they use that song "Glory Days" on a post.
Which
like
one?
They'll show
the
Bruce Springsteen thing.
Glory days.
But it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's like your glory days. What if you get a call tomorrow that somebody's decided, I loved you on the Daily Show, please come and be in our show.
Mm-hmm.
Then the glory days could be next week. So why would you ever decide you're done? You know, I hate that. So anyway.
But that's how I am kind of with drag. Like that's how I love my drag, is that campy, like where they think about it. Like if instead of glory days, they do glory holes.
Yes.
And
I do like that.
You know, like a drag queen would come out and be like, glory holes. Like that, I'm in. Like that.
That's a Sherry Vine moment, I think.
Is it? Is it really? It has to be.
It has to be. If it's not, it should be.
Now it's just, I don't know. And I hate being like, well, I did drag. Like, I just remember it was at Hamburger Mary's. This was like years ago. And I believe it was like Detox who...
Yo, she's good.
God, when Detox does that mannequin every time, that from the movie Mannequin, Jefferson Starship, that nothing's gonna stop us, and just freezes until the woman sings and comes alive. Then there was another drag queen who was like, who did I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston.
Yes.
No. I take it back. It was I Give My All. I Give My All. That was Mariah, I believe. Yeah. And
Whitney and Mariah, these are performers you're talking
singers,
about.
yes.
Okay, yes.
Singers of yesteryear.
Okay, I'm kidding.
But
okay.
I Give My All and had a bottle of detergent, like the all detergent. Just started drinking. Oh, but it wasn't obviously detergent. But that campiness, that like...
Okay, Lip Synca used to do... This Is My Life, which is the Shirley Bassey song, which is basically that song for the generation before, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But then when she would sing This Is My Life, and she would pull out Life cereal, and the kid on it, when I was a kid, Mikey, he won't eat it. He hates everything. That was the big thing. But she goes, this is me, you know, and she's pointing to Mikey. And it was the freaking funniest thing ever. It's exactly that joke, but it's... 20 years difference.
Yeah, and now it's just flips.
Or 5. Let's go with 5.
Let's go with 5.
5
a comfortable
years
5.
Yes, no, but
now
it's like 20
just
years difference.
Flips and dips and...
Also good. A good
thing. A good shablam.
Yeah,
a crab walk.
That is. I can't do any of that. I could do it once probably, but then they'd have to come and pick me up and take me to the...
You're like, there was an attempt,
now
I need help.
Call the rescue squad. Yeah, it's true. It would be bad.
On this week's episode of 911.
911 West Hollywood. That's it.
Oh my God. Could we please?
There's our show.
That is the show.
We just met and we're selling things left and right. Look at how many shows. We're hosting the Late Night Horror Fest.
That's pretty much West Hollywood. It's like, well, he got roofied again.
Yeah.
God. Can he just get his shit together?
I never got roofied. Never had anything like... It used to be... I mean, I was raised Catholic. I never got touched once.
Wow.
Okay? And it was so upsetting.
Well, the day is young.
But I'm not. That's the problem. No, I was wearing my altar boy thing off the shoulder to see if I could get some action. Anything. Nothing. I wanted to be molested.
Does anybody
so
want a communion?
bad.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, look at you.
Who wants a wafer?
I
know. It was me. I got nothing.
Not even a
nothing.
Gregorian
chant?
Not
a Gregorian chant. No. Throat singing, not once. No throat singing for me. Oh, no. I offered it all, and I got no takers. So. And that's why I'm an atheist, okay?
And that's
one
the day.
good Hummer, and I would in a confessional, and I would still be Catholic today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glory holes.
Yeah. Hey.
Listen up, Just Sayers. If you're still overpaying for wireless, it's time to say yes to saying no. At Mint Mobile, their favorite word is no. No contracts, no monthly bills, no overages, no hidden fees, no BS. Here's why I said yes to making the switch and getting premium wireless for $15 a month. Right now, ditch overpriced wireless and their jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages and hidden fees. Plans start at $15 a month at Mint. Hello, that's cheap. We like it. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. Hey, who doesn't love that? And honestly, guys, I love this. I feel like every bill right now is just a surprise, you know? Everything is costing so much. We're all worried about if we're going to be able to save anything this month. And Mint Mobile is like, hey, we got you, because right now we don't need overpriced phone service. That's the last thing on our minds right now. I want to get my eggs. So are you guys ready to say yes to saying no like I am? Well, then make the switch at mintmobile.com/sayin, SAYIN. That's mintmobile.com/sayin, SAYIN. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 GB on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. Now, I want to talk about the disco era.
Yes.
Because I am obsessed. I've always been obsessed with disco. I think in gay culture it's very important to know that. I actually listen to 54 on Sirius XM. I have it programmed in my channel. I love go.
Okay. Studio 54 on Sirius.
Yeah.
Okay. If you play like an alt rock thing as you're driving to work.
Lithium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lithium. Okay. So you got 30 minutes drive, let's say, in LA. That's 84 songs on Lithium. Okay. 3 on the disco channel. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because everything's 20 minutes long. You know, it's just sort of like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The disco song
the
just
extended version.
They play the 12-inch of everything. And so you really are like, can I finish this song? You're already there. It's, and it's like one song. It's
Now,
just
you were probably like 15 with like 15, 16 around Studio 54, right?
Yeah, I was, and I wasn't cool enough to get in.
You weren't like side saddle with Bianca Jagger or anything?
No.
Really?
I didn't even ride Felipe Rose, the Village People Indian. Nothing.
God,
I didn't get to ride a guy again. Nothing.
What? I know, just a lost childhood.
My molestation years were wasted. They really, truly were. No, I was going to say, but I did go in college. I got to Northwestern in 1980, and dance music, because even though they didn't tell us this, well, maybe the word disco died, but there were plenty of places to go dance and great new music. So we would go to the Dugan's Bistro, which was the Studio 54 of Chicago. We didn't know it. It was that. It was just like this gay bar, and we would all go, but the music was incredible. But no, I never made it to 54, even though I only lived like 18 miles away.
Yeah.
Growing up. But I did go to teen disco at the Strawberry Patch in Wayne, New Jersey.
And nothing there? That sounds creepy at all.
Oh, no. There were girls whose nickname was Sasquatch there. Okay, it was that kind of, it was girls Italian girls with hair.
Yeah.
But, and I say that as an Italian girl with hair. But, so we would go there, and it was between the DMV and a yard store called Fountains of Wayne, which is where the band got their name from. It was this horrible store called Fountains of Wayne that would become the Christmas utopia place. At Christmas, it would be all horribly downscale animatronic figures going, Santa Land, doing detox basically.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was detox.
It was
actually
early in the life. But we would go to the Strawberry Patch in the afternoons on Sunday, and they would, I always remember hearing Miko's version of The Wizard of Oz, which is also a half an hour long. He was the guy who did Star Wars Cantina Band as Disco, which is the one people know.
Oh, yeah.
He had all these disco-fied movie scores, and the Wizard of Oz one is, ding dong, the witches, and it's disco, and it's a doll attacks you in your sleep kind of music, and or a midget, which you're not allowed to say anymore, but it's okay. They're so cute. Anyway,
do we have a disco version of Defying Gravity yet?
There's got to be one.
There has to be.
Yeah,
there has to be. But I don't know what it is about. Do you have a favorite disco song? I know there's so many.
There's so many. I mean, I think that the greatest one is I Feel Love by Donna Summer. I think that's the greatest one. My favorite is something called Dancer by Gino Socho. I like that one better. And it's got like 6 words, that kind of thing. But lately I've been playing Heaven Must Have Sent You by Bonnie Pointer. I've been having a moment. One of the Pointer sisters. Heaven must have sent you, honey. I've been liking that a lot because it's got the wedding bell kinds of chimes in it. So I play that, and then I play and then there's a song I like called "It Should Have Been Me" by Yvonne Fair, and I liked her when I was a kid, and a teenager because her album was called "The Bitch Is Black," and I liked her so much. And but yeah, she sings "It Should Have Been Me," but it's not really disco-y, but it's got that same wedding chimey thing. But every time you think you know everything, every time you think you know everything,
I know.
No, there was a disco wedding by Paul Jabara who wrote Last Dance, and it's like a whole side of it. It's disco wedding, disco honeymoon, disco divorce, and I had never heard it until I was done with the book. The book was out, and I was like, "How did I miss this?
Yeah,
how this has me written all over it." And I wrote all about him, but for some reason, I didn't know about that. And he was totally. He did a song called Ocho Rios, and and the lyrics are, "I met a Negro from Ocho Rios, hung like a mule. Oh, what a tool had he!" In drag, he's singing this. He ripped off my muumuu in chorrillos. Okay, so it's sort of, and I'm listening to this, and I was like, "Yes, this is my kind of."
Yeah, take that, Taylor Swift. Yeah,
10 kinds of offensive, all in one spot.
That's
by a drag queen,
of course,
with an Oscar. A drag queen with an Oscar.
Wait, a drag queen with an Oscar?
Well, he used to perform in drag in his videos sometimes, but he was a songwriter. He wrote Last Dance. He wrote It's Raining Men. But Last Dance he got the Oscar. But he also played the drag queen in Day of the Locust, who terrifies Donald Sutherland. Poor Donald Sutherland. He plays Homer Simpson in that movie, the real Homer Simpson, not the cartoon Homer Simpson. And this drag queen it's a predatory drag queen, and she scares the pants off poor buttoned up, disturbed Homer Simpson.
I'll have to pull that up for my
it's my
Halloween
favorite
watch list
so
for
good.
sure.
It's really good. And there are things that happen. It's an indictment of Hollywood and how awful it can be. It's one of my favorite. It's so lurid.
Okay.
You will love.
I'm like, sold.
Isn't that good? Sold. Why
you had me at Locust.
Well,
I was like, that. Say no more. A drag
word...
queen Locust. Yes.
You're like lurid. Like,
yes.
Wait, Olivia de Havilland is stuck in an elevator and James Caan terrorized her? I'm in.
Yes,
that's me. It's exactly
give me the prequel
kind of
to Jeepers Creepers, the
Anything.
Locust drag queen.
Why, there were awful people in the 60s. It's fun. Yeah, that's me. I do like to watch an old movie where...
But I feel like, especially now with this generation, the times that I have gone out, it's nice to know that disco is sort of kind of making its way back in present music. A lot of the young kids are coming. I feel like Dua Lipa. I mean, Kylie Minogue's been doing it for forever, but she's kind of brought back that. I mean, she had an album called Disco, which is so good.
I even like Lights, Camera, Action. That's
it. I'm even getting into French disco, which is kind of incredible.
And then Italo disco.
Giorgio Moroder. Yeah, love that.
He's still. I think he's still with us.
I think he is too. But also Purple Disco Machine. Have you heard of them?
Yes,
love them. And there's now influencers who are, taking Abracadabra and all these, and mixing them up, like Lady Gaga mixed with.
She knows what she's
doing, and thank God she knows what she's doing.
Did you ever see her Thanksgiving special? She did a TV show. No, she did. And it was the best thing because it was exactly what I like. She did basically a 70s variety show, and there was even a cooking segment with her family.
Really?
Okay, what's not to love? It's like, that's what I grew up on. It's like, but now it's Lady Gaga, and I'm going to go, you finish this risotto. I'm going to go sing with Tony Bennett. Yeah.
Yes.
And then she goes off, and that's so my kind of
it's so
holiday
good.
special.
Sabrina Carpenter did that last year with the Christmas, her Christmas
these
special.
Kids get it. See, that's why whenever, if the two things that make me want to punch somebody is like a young kid who says,
do you come?
What?
Do you come?
No, when I punch them?
Yeah.
No, when they punch me, unfortunately. That's my problem.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah. I need to develop that. I would have been much more mental health if I did that. No, I look at when young people say, well, that was before I was born.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like every great movie was made before I was born. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay. But when old people are like, oh, that's young. It's like, you know what, Grandpa, come on, keep up. Okay. Unless or get in the box. Those are your two choices. It's either keep up or get in the box. And I don't mean move to Palm Springs. I mean get in the fucking box and get in the ground. Okay? It's like or keep participating. Those are your two choices. I hate that.
Well, and that's what's kind of crazy too, is because like I feel that I got to as a kid like watch MTV, and weirdly enough was kind of not attracted to, but it was that kind of. I like knowing where things came from.
Yes, which is important.
And I feel like that's what you should do. It's like, and that's just history in general. Like, know where certain things came from. Know certain songs. Don't just be like, oh, that's old. I can't listen to that. It's like, you'd be surprised like how many bangers are like, I mean, we're still hearing, Donna Summer at the Grove every day at the Fountain. Every day.
And you should.
And you should.
I had lunch with her too.
You had who?
I did. No, I got flown in the old days when newspapers
when planes worked.
When planes worked. No, they used to send you to a story as opposed to going get on Zoom at 10. It used to be they would like she lives in Nashville now. You have to go and be like okay, and then you go to Nashville. I walked through a fast food place because I got there so late. I had to walk through the drive-through.
Wow.
And they didn't like it. It was like on Designing Women where she said, "This is the vehicle in which I was born, so let me buy." Because there's a Designing Women where they won't serve her because she's not in a car. God. I had that in real life, but then I had lunch with her and. She's in the disco book because my husband wouldn't leave it alone until I found the tapes that I didn't know existed. Because I didn't use to tape in those days. I just would write things down.
Oh,
You're like,
my gosh,
you wear the fedora with the press cap in it, and you know.
The summer,
in the summer. Can I ask you a question now? But then I found the tapes, and so I had to buy a micro cassette recorder because mine had died. And then I had the digital recorder next. It was very high tech. There was not a wire involved. I just put the one next to the other. It was like when I was a kid and you recorded, you'd hit play and record and then wait for the radio to go and you'd play your song, and then record it. So, but I did that with the Donna Summer lunch. And so there's an interview that's never been seen because all they used in the story was, I raise horses now and I paint and this is my daughter and I love baking cookies and that was what. So all the stuff I talked to her about disco, was never used. So I have all the stuff that's in there, but it was very weird. And you never seen a queen pray so much for a tape to work. You're like, please, just you have to unspool once and then I'll never ask you to do another thing. I'm standing there, I'm praying that nothing snaps and or eat because tapes used to get eaten, Yeah. None of that happened. So thank heaven, Miss Summer and I are there.
Wow.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed. I hate to be that way, but she
wasn't?
No.
Well, I mean, didn't she
Not
hate
funny.
gay people, but that was her audience?
Only for a minute.
Okay. Well.
Only. But don't we all?
I hate these.
Ultimately, don't we all? After a while, we're just, and then you like them again, But there's a moment where you're just like, you're really bugging me.
You're really on my nerves, Miss Summer.
Sometimes the gays get on my nerves. As a member of the community, I would just say I'm not a gay, I'm the gay. Okay,
You're the
it's
one.
like, but
Supreme.
then Michael Musto, and you're like, no, he's the gay.
Oh yeah, well no, that's the name we don't speak here. No, I'm just kidding. But we have some iconic looks from the disco era, obviously right here. We could just scroll through some of these. Look
at those boots.
I mean, they're Cher. I know.
Oh my God, and her Bob Mackie and her. Oh God, I love her so
and
much.
Old Michael Jackson.
I know.
Isn't that crazy? I just wish people did this. I feel like there's certain pop stars, and we have some in here. That actually like pushing that boundary of like camp and glam, and I mean, come on now.
This Jiffy Pop look is divine.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
Fortuny pleated Jiffy Pop. It's a fashion
Jiffy Pop.
That's for fat fashion people. That is which I'm the only one at that point. Okay?
Does someone have a Halloween costume?
Yes.
I'm going
look at these.
slutty Jiffy Pop.
Look at that contouring.
I know.
Oh my
Beat.
God.
Isn't that crazy?
Do you know the thing? See, look at the outfit on the left. Okay, it was like this was one of the key tenets of disco fashion was you had to be able to get out of it quickly. Look at that. That's
the pleated pantsuit.
You pull that thing, and that top's going to fall off, and it's going to be in a puddle around your feet.
Do you remember Units?
No.
The store at the mall, Units.
No, I remember. I'm so old. I remember Chess King.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yes.
There was a store called Units, and it was women where they could like have my mom would shop.
Wait, it was
there.
like Garanimals for grown-ups?
No, it was like you could buy like it could double as a shirt, and then you can make it a skirt, and then it was like all those.
Oh, that's
and they called it
good.
units. And my mom had all these clothes. My mom's gonna be like, don't talk about units on this podcast. But yeah, no, it's always that look, the pantsuit. I feel like the overflare, the
Look, aren't you glad that we went to the Best in Drag show? There were more men in sequins just in the audience. I like that.
Me
I
too.
I was one of them. I was wearing a sequin polo.
who was that with Alaska?
I have seen her there, but no, she wasn't there. But it was the Best in Drag show. Is a fundraiser? AIDS fundraiser, and it's amazing. But it's at the Orpheum. But yeah, it's a lot of. Surprisingly, a lot of gays, okay, and a lot of fellas in sequins, which I love. I love that you can buy. I have 3 sequin shirts. I like them. And fat people in sequins is the way to go. Look, here's this guy's fantastic. Look at him.
Oh, I love that.
If he were fat, he'd be even better. Look at how he wants to have a 6-pack. Well, good for you. But
Oh, the cocaine is just pouring out of his nose. Good for
I
him.
never did cocaine ever.
Me neither.
I know, but it's dumb. It's too late for me. At least you're still youngish. You can do it. I'm sorry I put an ish at the end.
Look
of
at
that.
that.
That was just mean. I said young-ish. That is such
That's
a
ageist.
C word thing.
That's
I'm
ageist.
so sorry I said that to you. Anyway.
This is just me at my wedding.
That's good.
I'm gonna just take that picture.
I think it's good. Just go with it.
God, I mean, it's very Renaissance Beyonce.
Summer Renaissance.
Summer Renaissance is so good.
See, that's old people don't know what that is. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's fucking old. That's why. It's
Jessie
like
Ware.
paying
Do you know
attention.
Jessie Ware?
I know the name.
You need to watch that. Or watch. Listen to Jessie Ware. Jessie Ware is one of my favorite.
I watch the radio. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'm happy to do
Watch
that.
the radio.
Look at
but-
my Benson Boone.
Yeah, we
How
have
cute
Benson
he is.
Boone.
Why would an old person not want to know who Benson Boone is? Look at that.
But also,
You could pick your teeth with him. He's so cute. You could he looks like you could have a meal and go, oh, he's so cute.
he's
It's
got
like-
crumbs in his mustache. He does. But also, I love the leg placement throwing me off.
That's Angelina Jolie leg.
But I'm
And it's not leg, it's leg. You have to say the Detroit way. Leg.
But you know
that's
what?
a leg.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
Well, that's a lady's leg. That's not his penis. That's
I know,
a knee.
but I looked at that.
It
and
does.
Went,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give you a knee job.
like,
Look at
wait
him.
a
He
minute.
does. Tell me doing the flip isn't the smartest thing ever. Because that was for people like me who weren't paying any attention to him because you're young, you have a mustache. I remember mustaches last time. I don't
Yeah.
need you. And then he did the flip and suddenly it's like, that's Benson Boone.
Yeah. But
now I
here's,
think
here's my thing. I'm like, it's gonna take one flip, and that femur's gonna come right out of the leg.
Oh,
and-
femur. I was thinking Christopher Reeve. I thought he'll be in a chair blowing into his tube. I thought that was where it was going to go. I thought that was his thing. He's so cute. Look at how cute he is. Who is this old woman? No, anyway, look at her.
That's
Madonna
the
looks
the
so
girly tour, right?
cute. Yes. Look at her hair. Cultural
What
appropriation.
song was she? I know, right? What was that? But what song
We
was
liked,
she?
you know what? We liked cultural appropriation back in the day.
Everyone was having fun. What was she singing there? Was that Deeper and Deeper?
Oh,
Yes.
She's had it deeper and deeper. I mean, look at her. She's really, I still like, but I do like to make fun of her because she's,
You have to.
she's somebody, first of all, she's older than I am, so I got to make fun.
Yeah.
Look at my girl. She's dressed like a big disco ball. Now she's a big skinny.
Now
she's a skinny bitch and she's still cute. And I like her so
Lizzo,
much.
she's great.
Look at her.
I saw her at Pride this year. She performed
Look
in
at
the
how
park. Yeah, I know.
She's
She looks
so
great.
cute, and there's so much of her. That's like too much of a good thing is wonderful. Look at how cute she is. Oh, I just love her. She is. Some people are like, you have to do. I like you thin. I love you fat. She. I don't care what she does. She could grow another leg, and it would still be like, you are so cute.
I had lunch with Lizzo. I was
Get out.
I was never the same.
Did you take pictures? No.
I was
you
the
did.
lunch.
What? You're.
No, but that's what I know.
I
Took a chunk right out of my hip.
We do Ozempic together now. We have such a good time. Who is this?
This is Kaya Gerber. This is Cindy Crawford's daughter.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, giving you like a nice little kind of. This was the girl who went to the disco. Like she shouldn't have gone, but she went. She snuck out of the house. I love Kaya Gerber. She's
She's. I see her as an actress a lot.
Yeah,
You
she's
see
in
her
a lot of
things
stuff. And also, I just love that
Interviewed her mother. Don't have a picture with her either. Interviewed her mother when she was young. She'd barely, I interviewed her about getting her start in Chicago.
Oh yeah. Great documentary too, by the way. That the Supermodels documentary. Love that with Naomi.
Who is this
and Linda.
queen?
This is Harry Styles.
That's Harry Styles?
This is
Harry
Harry
I was
Styles.
right. I thought he only wore pink. No,
Yeah,
anyway,
no.
I didn't realize that was him.
This
Where's
is-
his tattoo instead? Because he has chest things. Like, he's cute.
Yeah.
The other thing is, when you're going to be that, there's a part of me that's like, he should have, maybe he did. He should have taken it up the butt to wear this outfit. You know what I mean? Once.
Who said he hasn't?
Maybe he has.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. But I do think if you're going to wear a feather boa,
Take it up the butt.
you have to take it up the butt once.
Just
once.
once.
You don't have to do more than once.
Just let everyone know that you did
Yeah.
it. And like it's kind of like a you know,
Well,
like a Boy Scout badge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's like so that when you blow on the feathers, woof. You know, it's like when you're taking it, like, woof.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you can blow on your boa, and and he knows what he's doing. I like
Yeah.
him. He's cute.
I think this
This is my favorite thing. The slideshow.
isn't
is
it fun?
the
And then
best.
here we have Dua Lipa, which I mean,
Look
one of my
at-
favorite, like I would call it a modern pop disco song, is "Physical" by Dua Lipa. Love that one.
But when you look at her, isn't that when you're getting dressed? Isn't that what is in your head when you're putting an outfit on? Don't you think of yourself that way a little bit?
That I do what?
Don't you look at her when you're getting dressed to go to something fun, and you know you look good? Isn't that what you're picturing in your head? You're like, oh, look, I look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do that.
Yeah.
I'll look. There's got
Just
to
like
be some. Yeah, and your boobs are perky, and the chainmail's just hanging them off. Perfect,
That's one of my
you
favorite
know.
things is watching people get their picture taken on red carpets. Honestly, they'll be like, yeah, so anyways, I was.
See, now here's me. This is the way I identify. I'm wearing vintage Mackie.
Well.
You know, and I'm bitter about everything. I have not forgotten one man who's wronged me. I love Tay-Tay.
Yeah, Taylor
I
has
love
never
her.
been wronged by anyone and sung about it ever.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we have to talk about the pop diva. Yes.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
in when I was saying about how I have to be old and keep up. So the other day I was like, Alexa, play
No,
Life
you
of a
did
Showgirl.
not.
And Tay-Tay comes on and says, thank you for listening to The Life of a Showgirl, the album, from start to finish. And then you're too fucking scared to turn it off. Okay. I thought, I can't make her mad. It's
Yeah,
like she'll
Megan
come to,
2.0's
she'll
listening.
show up
Yeah.
and smack me around. So anyway, and yes. Tay-Tay, so you list, you don't. I heard all
Yeah.
12 tracks. It's like I was like,
you're
Jim,
like the
lunch
new
is going to be
Travis.
late. Why?
Yeah.
Because I have to listen to this. Taylor
Yeah.
said so.
What did you think?
Because I liked it.
You
I like
did.
the. I didn't. I don't think it's a singles album. You know, there's not a lot of stuff you're like, oh yeah, I'd hear this and singing in the car. But Elizabeth Taylor was the first thing I heard. That was like,
You
okay.
just liked it because it said Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes, and she drops names like Musso and Frank in it and stuff. And Grandpa was like, I've been there.
Yeah.
This is good.
I have a song called Joan Collins. I'm in. Yeah, you can't. Like this.
Joan and Bootsy Collins performing together a disco number. There you go. There's a couple for you. Is that obscure enough, kids?
Well,
Okay.
this is I said this. I said this a couple weeks ago because everyone was anticipating The Life of a Showgirl, and I was like, I swear, just give me like a good kind of pop, like just a good dance, like something. And this album came out, and it sold 2.7 copies in traditional album sales, physical
2.7?
and digital purchases.
million.
2.7 million, yes.
It's 2.7 copies.
Not copies.
I
So-
broke that third one. I feel bad.
2.7, that's it. Just the 2.7.
I took a bite. I was hungry. I was peckish.
Get out of
I
here,
bit it.
Lizzo.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, so broke records. It's her biggest week ever and the second largest sales week for any album in the modern era. And the only larger sales week in that span of that time was registered by the opening frame of Adele's 25. So she had 3.378 million. So broke records all across. However, the night it came out, those people are like, I'm jumping on TikTok. Here's my review. I don't know how they have that time to do it all at once. But a lot of people were disappointed. They were like, this isn't it. It's a little meh. Little, like she was sampling some songs. They were comparing songs from.
She gave George Michael song credit though, because she says father figure in it. I wish someone would mention something I said and go, the check is coming. Okay,
I wanted that song to be a sample of father figure or something, but it was not that.
Maybe it'll grow on us.
I don't know.
And you know what? Even if we don't, it doesn't matter anymore. It's already sold.
She's laughing her ass all the way to the bank.
The
but
football player's gonna, give her a little something, something. It's she's.
Can we-
I hope they're happy.
Can we
I
talk
do.
about Wood?
I only heard it that one time. I don't. That's the one everyone's talking about. Wood.
Yeah, because
We've been talking about Wood a lot. You and I, but still.
What is it? With Monday? Yeah.
Monday, that's true. First thing we talked about is you wake up with
wake up
Wood.
and
I
go,
did.
Wood. But honestly,
I sing the Sondheim. I go, so old friend, what do you say? That's what I talk to my penis. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
but that's the thing that everyone's talking about now is a song about Travis Kelce's dick. And I don't. Do we want it? Do we want to see? You do?
I
don't know.
No, but I want to see everyone's. It doesn't matter.
know.
I just want to. That's my first thought. Is I wonder what it looks like. I bet for everybody, it could be homeless. Could be the guy behind you online.
Oh,
at
wow.
Ralph's. I don't care. I want to know. I want to know. And it's like, what do you got? And you know what? My interest is over the moment I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay? Just like, okay.
Yeah.
Thank
let's
you.
go.
Next.
Yeah.
Just want to see it. Don't want to do anything with it. Those days are over. Keep moving along.
Just like, yeah.
Moving along.
Come on. Go. But that's what I was. The song is, so she's like, oh, you opened up my thighs. And I'm like, oh,
Did she say that? I should have listened when I was making grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's the perfect time to make grilled cheese.
I was.
Honestly.
What was pastrami? It was grilled pastrami. And I was
Too
really
much.
good.
Yeah.
But, I got a little worked up with the Russian dressing, and then that was the end of it.
Well, and now everyone is an expert with the Russian dressing. It's
You
always
you dip your pastrami. She's Travis Kelce's
No,
dipping
you were
his
the life of a
pastrami in
showgirl
the
right here.
Russian dressing.
Fairfax. Okay.
Thank you.
But now everyone has the real reason why they're calling Taylor's album a flop is this woman right here, and she has all the insight of why the album is not good. A lot of people are saying, it's not her best. So if we could play this.
The reason Life of a Showgirl is flopping is because this is Taylor Swift's 12th house album. This is her album of self-sabotage. Taylor Swift has Libra in her 12th house. Libra's ruler, Venus, Aquarius. This is where she becomes unrelatable to us in a sense. Sometimes when Venus is in Aquarius, there's almost this like strangeness that happens where like you're not able to relate super well. Taylor's next album will be the most iconic of her entire career. It will feel like her. It will be what we've been waiting for. But she had to make her 12th house album. She released this album when Sun was in Libra. Everything about this album says 12th house. 12th house is the house of self-sabotage. It's the house of self-undoing.
Yeah.
So while she's in her Libra love bubble, for the rest of us, this looks like self-sabotage. This isn't what we wanted. This wasn't what she was representing it to be.
Okay, I'm done with her.
matter what.
I
God.
live in
Yeah.
the 12th house of self-sabotage.
This episode will be called
Yes.
The House of Sabotage,
Thank you.
of House of Self-Sabotage. Also, this Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry hybrid lizard person is freaking me out.
True.
I
And
don't
also,
trust
does
it.
she really live in a 12th house? She lives in a 12th bank.
I live in a
Okay,
glass house.
So,
But I feel like that's a lot of people are blaming this engagement, this whole like,
on the stars, let's go with that.
well, they're saying like, oh, it flopped. But here's my thing, kids. Artists are allowed to flop. I want my artists to flop. I feel like Taylor has just everything she's done. People are like, give it to us. We're ready. I feel like artists are allowed to flop. I brought up Katy Perry. Her last album, Witness, flopped. Lady Gaga's Art Pop, flopped. Michael Jackson's, his album before he passed away, what was it called? Like Invincible, flopped. Glitter, Mariah Carey, flopped.
That's why I like Mariah Carey's, because the movie Glitter. Oh God, I love that movie so much. It's terrible.
It's
she has a cat
terrible.
that's 41 years old in that movie.
Absolutely.
Okay, you have to see that movie.
Yeah.
Her cat is 41.
Her cat?
By the end of the movie, her cat is 40. Not her cat. Her actual cat. Not cat. Her cat is 41.
So not her cat.
Not her kitty. Her
cat.
cat is 41 by the end of the movie. And she wears heels on wet ground and kind of sinks. It's so good. I love that movie. I love it. She wears heels to go home to her childhood home and sort of sinks in the front yard. It makes me so happy.
I mean,
it's the
that's
worst movie.
And that also came out on 9/11.
I know, that's why it got us through 9/11. It was the first time I laughed after 9/11 was that awful movie. And I love, I'm
Thanks,
forever
Mariah.
wed. She might be the Christmas queen to everyone, but she's the lady who got me through a tragedy. I just love her. So she really,
And
because
you'll
that
never
movie,
forget her for that.
No, not for Glitter, because it's her and her 41-year-old kitty. Okay, it's cat, not kitty.
Not
cat.
this one.
Not this one.
This
one.
one.
This one.
Got it.
It's true. Wait, who are we picking on before? There was someone I was going to slag, but now I forgot who it is. All right, no, not her. We're tired of her. All right, we'll move on to the next. That's the best way to slag her. No, I'm tired of her.
Well, I'm tired of her.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, Taylor, good for you, girl. You're still, worth $1.8 billion.
Oh, that's what I was going to say
Yeah.
about her. It's sort of like you get to a certain age in life, and basically, when you used to be like, they changed 3 words in the lead of my story, and now you're just like, did the check clear? Yes, then it's fine.
Then you're fine.
Okay, that's what I feel about her album. Is it a flop? It's
Yeah.
like, did the check clear? Yeah, that didn't flop.
She's fine.
No,
yeah,
it's okay.
check cleared. She's fine.
Didn't care.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. And that's what I've learned about Taylor Swift. You just let her
Yeah,
live.
and also it's like when you wear it, you're like, oh, I like this diamond ring. Now everyone's going to want that cut diamond ring that she's, you're like, everything you do, people are going to, I want to do that now.
Yeah.
And
I want that Lauren Sanchez golf ball ring.
I have to say I do. It is. It's Joan Rivers used to say the best thing. She said, I'll take big but flawed. And she said, I want people to walk in the room and go, ugh, bad taste. That's what you want. That's a ring. Is
just
people,
a gaudy
a bauble.
blood diamond.
A bauble that some child died for. I don't care. I want the name and
How
address.
many people died for this? 28. Not enough.
The mine collapsed, but I don't care. Look how good it
Exactly.
looks. Yes, it's true.
Well, Dave Portnoy reacts to Taylor Swift's Wood being about Travis Kelce. He's a huge Taylor Swift fan. What does he do? Barstool Sports? Who cares?
Wait, the one on the left is Dave Portnoy.
Right.
Portnoy.
Allegedly.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like Dave Portnoy is just like Travis Kelce in the microwave.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I did think there was that, but also, see, this is my thing now, and I say this is someone with a really big nose. His name has to be Portnose.
Portnose.
I've been adding nose to everything. Now, look at
Portnose.
his nose; it's big.
Yeah,
it's,
it is.
It's like that's Dave Portnose. Okay, that is a big no. Yeah, we were away for someone's wedding, and there was a woman that kind of bugging me at the next table at breakfast. And
Go on.
I was calling her a breakfast nose for the whole trip. I was like, "That's breakfast nose. She's part of our wedding party. Breakfast nose."
And you had no idea she was?
No. She was annoying. She had children. She had parents. I texted my husband while she was talking to her husband and her children and her parents. They were all there. I texted my husband. I said, I'm so glad we decided not to have children and all our parents are dead. That's during breakfast. That's me with one cup of coffee.
morning
They're
talk.
all dead. It's like, I'm glad they're dead because if they were alive, that'd be us. Okay. If we'd had children and our parents were alive, I'd be talking, you found an acorn. As opposed to the fucking little kid. I would be the one who would just be like, it's so much better. Breakfast nose. She was breakfast nose for 3 days.
I hated her. She had a life and children.
I hate all that. Ugh.
She had a career.
Come back when you've sold a series. When something of yours is
Something with
greenlit other than a
legitimacy.
child, then I'm interested.
Well, Dave Portnoy is really pissed off because he now has to listen to a song about another man's penis. And this is where he's drawing the line. He's like, no, hashtag not my Taylor. He says, I really did like this. Hold on, go back up. He says, I really did like the song Wood the first couple of times I listened to it. Oh, so you liked it the first couple of times. And then
it's usually it hurts in the beginning and then doesn't in the end. That's why I don't get it. It's like, that's backwards.
Cue the boa feathers.
Yeah, thank you. Poof. Yes.
He says it's about Travis's dick, and then you're re-listening, and it's all redwood tree, and I knew he had a big dick and hard rock, and I have to catch the bouquet. No, I'm not bobbing and weaving and jamming to a song about Travis's dick. I'm sorry, bobbing and weaving.
That's how is that how you dance? I do that. I bite my lower lip and then I bob and weave and I
Bob and weave.
yeah. I don't do that.
See, old lingo's coming back, guys.
I'm bobbing
and weaving and jiving turkey.
I don't understand. I mean,
I'm
I have
Dave
to say,
Portnoy, and I'm a whole lot of woman.
Portnose.
Portnose.
Anyway, no, but maybe he gets the feeling I get when there's one. I don't know if it's that. Blame it on the something. What's that song now?
Blame it on the rain?
No, it's like a sort of a rap kind of song, and he says
Let's play this game. This is fun. Okay.
I know it's Grandpa. This is Grandpa.
Give me more.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Pyramid. We're playing pyramid.
All I know is that he starts talking about how blame it on the
Alcohol?
yeah, blame it on the henny, whatever that
Blame
is.
it on the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yay,
Okay.
look.
Thank you. You're so good at that. We could so be on the.
We could be on pyramid.
But no, but he talks about how like someone's getting his seats wet. I didn't know that could happen. I made it to past middle age before I knew that a girl could get so turned on that she wet your seats and not by pee-peeing on them. I didn't know that. I could have gone to my grave at 90 and not known
And
that,
not
and it'd been
known
okay.
that happens?
Because I like to think of girls as pretty. Barbie wasn't Betsy Wetsy. You know, Barbie pretty. She did not wet your Escalade. You know, it's like I didn't need to know that could happen. Who?
Midge.
Midge. She was a whore. Midge was a whore. But she
Talk of the town.
Did use her teeth a little bit, though. It
Yeah.
was bad, yeah.
No, Skipper used her teeth.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You really have the Barbie Dreamhouse gossip.
I really know all those
love
girls.
This. Now, was Alan a bottom?
Alan was a bottom,
Okay,
and Ken... Don't get me started. I've heard things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got pegged.
Republican.
You know Barbie
Grindr
pegged
always
him.
broke when Ken was around.
It's true. She pegged him a few times in that Dreamhouse, I'm sure. It's true. I love that.
What was I going to say about
Pegging.
Taylor?
No.
Well, here's the thing.
Taylor, yes, go back. Yes.
I'm glad Taylor's having a sex life that she can sing about, but now I'm listening to the song, and now my thoughts are running, and I have to say, I'm trying to picture it, and I can't, and I'm having a hard time with it.
See, but my father, God rest his soul, my World War II veteran father would say, skinny girls can take anything. Okay, that was his line. That was what they believed in World War II. Now, a fat girl will be, ow, it hurts.
Like what, shrapnel?
A skinny girl will just be like, I'm going to put both these legs behind my ears, and then I'm going to do my nails while you're doing it. You know, that's like skinny girl sex to me. I don't know. I've never been there. These are just things I've heard. Okay, but that could be... That was one of the Birds and the Bees talks, was skinny girls can take anything.
Do we think they're freaks in the bed, or do we think they're just very vanilla?
No, they probably are, because they're new to it. So
they're new to sex.
No, they're new with each other still. Any relationship new, you're a pig.
Have you seen how hairy he is too?
Oh, I think she is. I think we're going to say how hairy she is.
She's not hairy. No,
that downy fur.
No.
Oh, he's really. Oh, good for him.
He's a big hairy. He's
good.
hairy guy. Yeah,
I do like. It's terrible. You know, you don't want to subscribe to old stereotypes, but I was listening to I heard a guy in my neighborhood. I'm walking the dog 7:00 this morning, and I hear him going, he's on his phone while riding a bike, while wearing a helmet. And I know it's better to wear a helmet, but it's still...
At least someone's wearing a helmet in this town.
But you do look like an idiot when you're wearing a bike helmet. You're just, you know, did Miss Gulch wear a helmet? No, she did not. She didn't need a helmet. Okay. She was a wicked witch. She didn't need a helmet. But, you know, this guy...
Heads were harder back then.
But I hear him going, I wanted to cook that for your mother. And I just was like, would you fucking grow a pair? And I'm like the biggest loud bottom in the universe, you know, and I just am like, oh my God. It's like grow up hair going, you're supposed to be on the phone you should be on a motorcycle without a helmet going, I fucking hate your mother, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I like in a straight guy. Yeah. I wanted to cook that for your mother. Yeah. I can do that.
Snowflakes.
I get a gay friend to cook for your mother. Okay. You don't need to. But then I thought, don't be that. Don't subscribe to traditional stereotypes.
Don't get a gay to cook for your mother. Get a gay to make cocktails for your mother.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better. If I'm coming over and meeting your mom, we're making martinis.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
You're living in a Slim Aaron's photo in Palm Springs. You're one of those bubble-haired ladies going, you know, puff, puff. I'm not getting my hair wet. I'll go in the pool, but I'm not getting my hair wet.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly. And then you've had 3 and you're like, let's go underwater.
No, they never. Are you kidding? You're too young into those women. Never got their hair wet.
It's just
never. It's like,
I'm bigger and faster, and I will always beat you.
Yes, that's
Joan.
They didn't. She would. Yeah. No, they weren't going to wear. They weren't going to wear those caps with the flowers on. That hair was never getting wet.
Never.
And
it
was only getting done every Thursday morning. Okay, that was it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of hair, have you seen this Tina Turner statue?
Oh my God, that poor thing.
Have you? Tina Turner or the statue?
No, I love Tina, but hasn't she had enough abuse? Who made this? Ike? I mean, it's horrible. Oh my God. Who would do that? She was so... I mean, it's the Beefeater helmet.
It is.
Hair.
So this statue was unveiled a couple weeks ago in Brownsville, Tennessee, which is her hometown. It is a 10-foot statue. And here's the thing. Why aren't we doing these celebrity statues? All of them are trash. There's the Lucille Ball one that was like...
Oh, the scary Lucy one.
There was I feel like a David Beckham one, a Cristiano Ronaldo one. This one is just, it's an ode to her and her career. I guess outside of her former high school, it says, and people were quick to mock it. They were like, no, we need to throw that thing and watch it roll down a river. It is not, we're not having it. And I get it. I mean, to me, it's not that bad. I take it back.
No, it's bad. It really is.
It's just the wig.
Aren't there? You know, there are sculptors who can make beautiful things. What? How do they get the commission? And how much money did he make for making? It's
literally their job.
Yeah.
It's your job description. You are a sculptor. Sculpt.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it has to look like a Madame Tussauds wax figure where it's sort of trying to really look, but it like resemble them in a positive way.
Right.
Make them look better than they are, if that's possible with someone as gorgeous as Tina. But it's just like, don't do that to her hair.
I know. But it's like
she looks like the Play-Doh fuzzy pumper. Remember that when did you have
Where you
that?
pushed and the hair
You pushed
came
and the
out?
hair came out. That's what they look like.
Yeah, it's very much that. But even like the Marilyn Monroe in Palm Springs, like I think
No,
that's
I like
good.
that.
I do too.
Yes.
And it's
and
massive.
you can look up and you can stand under it and look up her cooch.
I know, and I feel really weird. I see her kitty.
I know, but
Not her kitty.
is she wearing underpants? She is wearing underpants.
I would hope
think.
so. I think they just have
No, it's an anatomy.
Marilyn's lips out in Palm Springs.
Anatomy lesson this way. Wouldn't that be good?
Kids, get under Marilyn.
A giant.
I didn't know women could get their seats wet. You just pull a cord and
Oh, and it's flash dance all over. Yeah.
What
oh
a
my. What? That's it. Oh God. I never. If you're gonna get an anatomy lesson as a gay, that's a good way to.
This is a good podcast to have one. I feel like we've learned a
No,
lot.
I meant by going to Palm Springs and looking up Marilyn's cooch, or listening to this podcast.
Yeah,
It's
for
good,
sure.
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's the Marilyn statues one. They're always constantly like moving around town.
Well, because Trina Turk got mad. She said, "I don't want it here." And you know what? People are like about that. I kind of like that.
Wait, Trina Turk's the one who
I
complained?
heard that. That's what you read. But wouldn't you hope you'd have that much power someday? That is on the same list as, you tear out that bitch of a bearing wall and put a window where a window ought to be. I mean, that's the same category as that. It's like, I love Marilyn. Move it.
Move her. She's great and iconic, but not in front of my store.
I hope that's what happened.
I really do too.
I
but-
don't, because I wasn't slagging Trina Turk. Really, I wear too much of their stuff to. I love them, but it's particularly their warehouse sale. I wait for the text to come, and then you go. Oh yeah, you go. There was a guy he lost so much Ozempic on Ozempic, or no, actually I don't think it was Ozempic. But he's so fit now. I used to have to race him there because he was chubby, and I used to have to, if he got there first, he got all the big ones, and it used to bug me. So now I can go slow. I can go to breakfast and then go to the sale because who's that fat that wants to wear the laughing joke wall is what I'm dressed as.
The caftan corner.
I do have one of their caftans too. I took the hood off though. It had a detachable hood, and I was like, I'm not a hood type.
Yeah,
because I look like a gay Jawa then. Remember those things from Star Wars?
Star Wars, the disco version. Yeah,
yeah. It wasn't good. I can't do that.
There's a great store in Palm Springs called, I think it's Peeps.
Oh yeah, Peepas.
Peepas. Yes. Love that store. Great store.
I don't
Shout
think
out
I'm
Peepas.
thin, I'm not thin enough. I want to do a book signing there. The guy didn't return my text. He knows me.
Okay,
he'll
well,
get back. He's busy.
Well, let's get into something that terrifies me, and that is not a detachable hood. A carnival ride carriage has snapped off and come crashing down in a terrifying new video. This was actually here in LA at a school event. And
oh my God, I just heard, who's the one from The Simpsons? He goes, ha ha.
Yeah, Ralphie, right?
Or whatever. I don't know.
Is it Ralphie?
No, it's...
Who's the one who laughs like that? The little bully.
Nelson.
No.
Yeah. Charles Nelson.
It is
gay.
Nelson.
Let's say it's Charles Nelson. We'll go with that. That's... that was Jeff Goldblum trying to get on your show. That fly. Don't be mad at it.
Flies in the basement now.
It's true.
My God. So
the presence of the devil.
Yeah,
the two of us have conjured up.
We mentioned Joan Crawford.
Uh-oh.
Video shows
this.
The carnival ride malfunction with several riders happened inside. Incident occurred last Saturday at Our Lady of Loretta Lynn High School in the Pico Union neighborhood. And it's terrifying. There's nothing that scares me more.
I would have liked to go there.
No, right? Our Lady of Loretta Lynn.
Oh yeah, I prayed to her.
Have you seen this video?
No.
Okay, let's watch it. Can we watch it? Or is it just like, I think there's there was a clip, but it may not. Okay,
sure. We got to take it down. It's it's triggering.
I know.
It's not triggering.
It's pretty much the zipper ride, which was the scariest ride when I went to these carnivals. I grew up in Texas, so there was always like some, family-friendly, safe Walmart carnival, in the parking lot.
I did see there was a thing called the octopus when I was a kid that kind of spun around.
Just spins?
But one of the arms came down.
Oh,
yeah, while it was going around, and I remember being scared.
Here we go. So this is the.
Oh no! That's bad.
First of all, this is
alarming new video of a ride that malfunctioned at a school carnival last night in the Pico Union neighborhood. You can see some of the carriages
Final
nearly
Destination
fully detaching, falling and slamming into one another on a ride commonly known as the Zipper. One witness commented some of the riders were trapped for up to an hour, but somehow, after seeing that video, no injuries have been reported.
Get out.
Isn't that crazy? Not because Lady of Loretta Lynn was watching them.
She was.
She really was.
Oh my God. You really don't want that to ever happen.
Never.
You. No.
And it's crazy because like when we were kids, like our parents would like take us to these.
Oh,
And
they'd leave you there.
They would leave you there. Yeah. And it's like I hated the zipper ride so much because it was terrifying. And also we called it like the change dropper because you'd flip upside down and all your money would fall out and like fall out on the ground. And also there's no like they're not testing these rides out to see if they're
someone with
safe.
3 teeth and a wrench just put that together in an hour. It's terrible.
I know. Just some carny in a Walmart parking lot, and you're like, I trust this guy. He looks safe.
I'd sleep with him, but I'm not getting on that ride.
Yeah. Frank's like, I'll see his dick, but move on. Yeah.
Move on.
Oh,
I'm
he
not getting
operates
on
the
the
ride
ride.
with a hook hand? Perfect.
Ow. You keep that to yourself. Poof. Okay.
I actually was on a ride as a kid. I was talking about this the other day because I watched a really fun movie called Totally Killer, which I highly recommend. It's a little cheesy, but it has what's her name from Modern Family? Julie Bowen. Is that her name? Yes.
The mom?
The mom, yes. And the little girl from Mad Men. And she was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Kiernan Shipka.
That one, bless you.
Or Kalkamakafaka.
And it's really cute, and she goes back to the 80s to like solve a murder. So she time travels. It's really cute, and they go to this carnival, and they had the what's the one the
Tilt-A-Whirl.
No, it was like the Voltron or the Vortex or whatever the hell. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was
where you would like stick to the
I
wall.
love that ride. Oh yeah,
the
I like
Gravitron.
that.
Gravitron.
Yeah, it had a name when I was a kid that was different.
I think it was
than
the Gravitron. Yes, it was a Gravitron. And I went one day with a friend of mine, and you can like move around on. There was no seatbelts. You're just stuck.
No,
up
you were
against
stuck
the wall.
on the walls. True. And yet, some skinny athletic kid would turn himself upside down.
Yeah.
And I'm saying MF as I'm spinning around, stuck just in one position.
Yeah.
And
I stuck my hand out, and it flung back in my face and smashed my nose. Blood everywhere. Blood all over the ride.
And they called you Gravitron Nose for 3 days. It was terrible. for the entire wedding. No. Hey, Gravitron Nose, come here. I'm like
Gravitros. Gravitron. But like it was, and no
Oh,
one.
that's the one I liked. See the one with that
The Tilt-A-Whirl. That's the one I
No, the
got
one with
sick
the
on.
spinny thing next to it. It's Gravitron Trite.
That one.
Yeah, that
That's
was called
terrifying.
the Roundup when I was a kid.
Well, the round.
Maybe not in Texas because you really knew what a Roundup was in Texas. In New,
I heard they sucked
in New
dick at the-
Jersey, that was a Roundup. Okay?
I heard they got a dick sucked at the Roundup. But honestly, and also at that carnival, no one had a napkin. So I was that kid walking around with just blood all over his face. I was like, there's no napkins for funnel cake here? No? Ask everyone. Plus, they were like, he's gay. He's asking for a napkin. So I added myself.
You
too.
just bleed and do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And finally, the holidays are terrifyingly enough right around the corner. Are you excited for Halloween?
No, because I'm already on to Thanksgiving in my head. Have you seen that meme that said, I don't mean to sound fat, but I'm ready for Thanksgiving? That's the way I feel. I was like, I've moved right past it. I'm just like going, I could make that. This is the year I'm into hors d'oeuvres. And I don't know why. I know it's a thing. It's been done.
Yeah.
Everybody's over that already. I'm finally interested because it used to be like, let me just get to cake. But now I want anything that's like a little cheesy thing it's a bite. That's what I'm in the mood for.
A cheesy brioche, a cheesy bread.
Any of those things.
Anything like a little.
I saw something that
Gruyere.
looked like, that dip at Chili's with the meat, the cheese and the meat and stuff, and you dip in it. The melty cheese thing.
That's
at Chili's.
Keith Urban. Yeah.
No, that's it. Yes. So I'm going to make Keith Urban for Thanksgiving. No, but there's some sort of little toast thing that has that on top of it, like this little mound of cheesy, sausagey something. And I was like, I want that so bad.
Do you think Nicole Kidman's going to have a good Thanksgiving this year?
No.
So quick.
It's going to be sad.
So quick.
And she doesn't have food. She doesn't comfort with food, so I don't know what she's going to do.
But wait for this. Wait for
What
this.
is she? What?
So in that like divorce settlement,
Yes.
so she gets the kids on Mother's Day. Hold on. I have to get it right. She gets the kids on Mother's Day and Christmas? Oh, no. Mother's Day and Easter.
Oh, good. The unimportant ones. Good
Right.
for her. She only has to deal with the spring.
Keith gets the kids Father's Day and Thanksgiving.
Good. Who gets Christmas? Everybody?
Who cares? They don't probably celebrate
How
it. They're
old are their
Australian. They're
kids?
pagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They have Christmas. Christmas is barbecue, which in Australia, because they do on the beach. A beach barbecue is like a big thing on Christmas.
That makes sense.
Because it's warm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like tsunamis.
Do people fight to get their children? I mean, is that how that works? I don't have any
I don't
children
think
experience.
there's fighting
Do you
for the
want them
children.
on a holiday, or do you go, have fun?
Yeah.
Take all the holiday. I mean,
Yeah.
Do you do that?
And I
don't
think
know.
I think if you saw them, you'd be like, oh, look at breakfast nose over there. AMC nose over there. Look at her. We come to this place for breakfast, bitch. Yeah. But
I do like her.
I do too. I'm rooting for her.
I was so mean to
Who
her on
gets
the Daily Show.
wigs?
I know he does, but it's yeah. I was so mean to her on the Daily Show. We did a review of this is my greatest moment. We did a review of Moulin Rouge. And we showed the footage of her in Moulin Rouge where Satine is on the swing going around, and you heard me.
Come and get me, fellas.
Yeah, you heard me in the voiceover saying, Nicole Kidman is a singing, dancing prostitute who wants to be taken seriously as an actress. And then you cut back to me and I said, oh, I'm sorry. She plays a singing, dancing prostitute who wants to be taken seriously as an actress. And that's my favorite moment ever. And I only said that because I love her so much.
Did you get Nicole Kidman calling you and being like, how dare you?
No, she doesn't have. You know why? She's so fabulous. She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to be threatened.
She is like the Taylor Swift
She's
of
like-
movies.
She's the fly that was bothering you a minute ago.
Nicole
Okay,
Kidman.
I'm like the turd on the end of that fly to her. Okay, it's like it doesn't matter. Okay, it's like you could say what you want because she's just going like,
Oh yeah, she didn't care.
and then I'm gonna go roll around on a pile of Australian money.
Oh yeah,
she
is
good
Scrooge
for her.
McDuck. Absolutely.
I hope so.
Well, this Christmas, this doctor came out and has told everyone this is the holiday pre-warning that we need right now in this
Okay.
country. We'll just let you watch this.
ER doctor, I'm telling you right now, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And I know I speak for general surgery and anesthesia and any other specialty that has to get themselves involved if these things end up where they don't belong. You see how the base, how there's nothing to really be able to extract if needed. Don't even think about it. If you're gonna buy this and use it for anything other than a nice Christmas ornament, don't even think about it. As an ER doctor,
God bless this woman. Seriously. This is what we need. A good holiday PSA.
Now that said, if you
have three in right now.
No, I was going to say, if I could see a video of a bear playing Here Comes Santa Claus while he shoves that up his butt, I would really be happy. Okay, I think that would really tickle me. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa. Also, you don't put Waterford up your butt. You put Baccarat up your butt. Okay?
Thank you.
Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that, you amateurs. Or what if
Who would there? I know there are gays who not even gays. I know there are people, men and women who look at something and want to put it in their butt. I am not that person.
I don't get it. And then they go to the X-ray and it's always like a jump rope, like a full jump rope.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I look at everything and go, could you eat that? It's like
it's reversed.
It's reversed. Yeah. But it really is like, do you think you could, and it's not glad, I don't look at that and think, but you do wonders. You'll see something like potpourri and go, could I eat it?
Yeah.
You don't know. So I guess it's the same thing.
See, I would want to see like a conservative bigot playing with their butts for the first time in a Santa outfit, and their first time with a object inserting it, and then you hear Mariah Carey's like that's what I want. Just that
would work.
hesitation from All I Want for Christmas. Just and then
I am never
and
going
then
to
we
hear
get-
that song the same way again.
and then we'll give them a Christmas boa afterwards as a reward.
A Harry Styles Christmas boa up his butt. Oh my God! I do.
You're gonna
no,
hear
there
that?
are people.
You're gonna-
I could name celebrity names of people who confided in me that they like to put things in their butt.
Who?
No, I'm not saying. Are you kidding? I have no career now. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm
like,
going to get
and?
started being someone who is interesting now.
Can you
No.
give us like a
no
a gay?
Anyway, he was a gay, but I was talking to someone.
He
was. No, I was
okay.
talking
So he's
about
dead.
someone wanting to put things up their butt, and they were waiting to go on to do the next interview, and he caught my eye and he went, "That was me." And I was like, "You were that person who wants to put things?" Because
Hot or
if
not
I
hot?
had not, oh, very.
Really?
If I had not seen porn, I never would have figured it out. You know, people are like, "Oh, I was 5 and I was giving blowjobs behind the school." And, you know, or whatever. No, they do. They're always, "I was promiscuous and precocious."
Yeah.
I was precocious, well, promiscuous too.
Yeah.
I was precocious, but they do that. I was sitting there, you know, with action figures going, "How's you know, Ken, Big Jim? How does this work?" I didn't know. I would never have figured it out.
Yeah.
And the backdoor action, that would never have dawned on me.
But God bless this patron saint. Like, seriously, I think she went to the school of Loretta Lynn. Or
She's been to the outlets at Cabazon, and she's been, you know, they see gays coming in. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
They're
they
like,
look at
"Not
the
enough."
Waterford. If there's a little spittle when you look at the Waterford, and they see that you know what they're going to do.
This is the Grey's Anatomy we need. You know, I want a bunch of doctors being like, "We've got another one. God, what is it? It's a labubu." You know, like I want.
Yeah,
like,
but that at least it has a face. I mean, I just don't understand, why would you look at that and think, you know what I want to do? All I want for Christmas is to put this in my butt. That's really what you look at that? I just can't. And every Christmas your ass is going to ache, and it's just, you know, probably.
And then
not
you're that person forever, like at family dinner or whatever, and you're like, "Well, here's Jim.
And
Jim,
I
are
was
you gonna do anything weird this year?"
And I was upset about breakfast nose.
Yeah, I
now
know.
suddenly you're Waterford ass. That's even worse. It's like,
Exactly.
now
The
we
good
got
old
is
crystal.
Waterford ass coming?
That's Mommy's crystal.
Yes, exactly. And so you count everything before they leave. Okay,
Check the silver drawer.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrible.
Oh.
People are disgusting. What did we learn today, kids?
I think
People
we've
are
learned so
disgusting.
much. We learned about crystal.
Celebrities are good, and
celebrities
people
are,
are
great.
gross.
People are gross. Or as oh God, I'm trying to remember. We've done so many of these shows. Who said celebrities were worms? Pete Zayas. Do you know Pete Zayas?
No, but I like him already.
He said everyone is worms.
Remember Quentin? You know the name Quentin Crisp, gay icon, purple hair. Anyway, he would say, "If we all got what we deserve, we'd be crawling in the mud." And it's just like, yep. It's like, if we all got what we deserve, it's true.
I feel like that's where we're at. So, Frank, I'm so excited you came and joined us today. It was so
I not only joined you, I did come. This was fantastic. I just
Well, I
loved
haven't
this.
hit you yet.
Anyway, I felt psychologically bullied, though. It was fine.
Well, perfect.
I
that
don't like to be with someone who's as smart as I am. I find that very disconcerting, and I don't like anyone funnier than I am either.
Stop it.
No, you're
but
adorable.
I do appreciate that. I thank you so much, and I feel like I could talk to you for hours on end. I'm getting your number after this, so we can
This could have been like, you know, the Gilded
The
Age.
series.
We could just
Don't
have
get me
gotten
started with the Gilded Age.
A good 10 episodes of this. It could be. It's fun. But look out for the carriage. No, anyway, but
I know. Did you see my meme I made about that?
Probably.
So I took that moment and then I hit it with the break on and I will always, and he reposted it. The actor, it made my day.
Oh, I love that.
I loved it.
He's
Watch
a
out.
gay, I think, that actor,
yeah, he is.
right? Oh, sure. That's why they had to kill him. Oh, sure. Oh, if it's a straight actor.
He's like-
No, it's a flesh wound. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, anyway.
I
he
just
was,
love out gay actors. They're the best.
I know. We made it possible.
We really
wait,
did.
No. Anyway.
I do a podcast in a basement. I'm like, this is my truth. This is my truth.
I do a podcast for one person.
All the cords
Every
here are
day.
all unplugged.
That's it. I just do it for my
All of
husband
them are
every day.
unplugged. They just do this to fool me. Please tell everyone where they can find you, all your books, all that
okay.
stuff, like all of it.
You can get disco music, movies, and mania under the mirror ball wherever fine books are sold, but it's cheapest on Amazon, and I don't care. Okay, you can buy it wherever you want.
Don't put it up your butt.
And don't put things up your butt that don't belong there. There are plenty of things that do belong there that you can do that.
We'll leave that in the
And also,
description.
I'm shadow banned on Instagram, so follow me there at Frank DeCaro Show. Okay, does it not? I don't know how many likes you get.
Like
I
2.
could come up with the funniest thing, and it'll be 11 likes. You know, okay. Someone else can go, "I burped," and they'll have
85 million.
85 million likes, and it's just like, well, great. Thanks. I love being a queer who's shadow banned.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. I know my stuff is gay, but
That's
it's
another
okay.
disco shadow band queen. Now we're sharing the same
Meme. We're sharing the same meme.
Oh, we're
That's
sharing
it. Yes,
the same meme.
That's it.
That's
We've
it.
done it.
Oh
Okay.
my God! Will you please come back anytime you want? And
Tomorrow.
please, we'll
I
do
don't
it.
care if no one's here or we record it.
Double
We're just going to
episode.
talk. Okay.
We will see you next time here on the Just Saying podcast. Have a great week. Thanks again for sharing the videos, the clips, all of it. We really appreciate it here at the studio. So you guys have a fantastic week, and we'll see you again next time on the Just Saying podcast. Bye.